No, we had a test on Tuesday. Tristan has his test today, though. Okay. History books.
Do I take it after history?
Yes. Cameron. Okay, let's go ahead and turn to page number 24. Okay, let's look at our map. Cameron. Yes, you may. Okay, let's look at our map. Okay, make sure you guys know this for the next quiz. Yes?
Can I fill my water?
Not right now. Okay? All right. So, look at our map, guys. Adam, Olive, you guys, your history book should be open. Josiah, Gavin. Okay, page number 24. Look at our map. Okay, who can tell me what letter A is? Okay. Letter A. Josiah. That's one. Yeah, that is Mount Ararat. Okay, letter B. What mountain is that one? Look at your map. Ariel. Mount Sinai. Say it with me, class. Mount Sinai. Okay. Mount Ararat is at the top. Mount Sinai is at the bottom on that Sinai Peninsula. Okay. Letter C. What country is that? Yes, ma'am. Yes, thank you so much.
Very complicated to do.
Oh, thank you very much.
Because I had to try to read it like the book, and yeah. So.
Thank you. Everybody thank Mrs. Larson for our map. No worries. Yes, Emmeline.
Bye, everybody.
Yes, Emmeline. What? Where are you?
I'm on the map.
Lidi.
It's hard to spell.
Oh, Lydia? Not quite. Okay. Actually, that might be the Hittites, okay? That little thing right there. But it is Lydia. There is a country or the area of Lydia, okay? Say it with me, class. Lydia, okay? Letter D. This one would be next to the Lydia. Gavin. Okay, these aren't countries, mind you guys. These are kind of the civilizations of this ancient Middle East. So there's the civilization of Lydia, and then there's the... No, not that one. Letter D. On your map. Under Asia Minor, yes? I'm sorry. Well, don't get it on you. Go get a napkin. Throw the pen away. Yes, Tony? We are on page 24. Ariel? The Hittites. Okay, let's say that together. The Hittites. Ready? Begin. The Hittites. Okay? Letter E. We should know where that is. Josiah? Sorry? No, we should know where the land between the rivers is. Okay. Liviana? Mesopotamia. Letter F. Okay? Look at that little excerpt of your map. Letter F. Okay, where is that? Tony?
It is
Phoenicia. Let's say that together. Phoenicia. Okay? Letter G. You guys see that? What region is that? You see it, Josiah? See it, Gavin? Adam, what is letter G? What region is that? Make sure you're paying attention. Face all the way forward. Face all the way forward. All the way. Thank you. What region is that?
Tyre.
No, right here. Okay, that's letter G. Right there. What region?
Jerusalem.
No, the region. Landon? Letter G. See that area? Right here. Israel, okay? Letter H. You guys see that?
Oh, yeah, actually.
Shh, Cameron. Shane, what is letter H? Look in your map. It's on the big part of your map right here. Not in the little box. Who can help him out? Gavin, please put that away or throw it away. Actually, I would prefer if you threw it away. Throw it away. Okay, what is that little triangle, Liviana? How do you... Letter H, right here. Tony. No. Ariel? The Sinai Peninsula, okay? How do we know that that is a peninsula? Josiah? On 3 sides, it's surrounded by water. Okay, so that peninsula, Sinai Peninsula, is where Mount Sinai is. Guys, I want you guys to pay attention right now because this will be on your quiz on Tuesday. Okay? You have a quiz on Tuesday, quiz 4. A lot of you guys are just daydreaming, drinking your waters. Don't make me make you put your waters on the floor and have to ask permission to drink waters because it's causing you guys not to pay attention. Okay? Please pay attention. Look at your map. We are on page 24. We have been on page 24 for all of these questions. Okay? And a lot of you guys don't know where these are, so make sure you're paying attention because we're saying where they are. Yes, ma'am? Thank you. Okay? Number 1, what sea is that? You guys should know what this sea is. Emmeline?
Mediterranean.
Yes, the Mediterranean Sea. Okay? Number 2, what sea is that? Tristan, what's number 2? The Red Sea. Good. Number 3? Okay. What river is that one? Josiah? The Tigris River. River. Number 4. What river is that? Liviana? Euphrates River. Ready? Number 5. What city is that? Okay. It's a new city. It's not one we've studied before. Gavin, what is it? Number 5. It's a new city. Who can help him out? Adam? Nineveh. Okay, do you guys remember the story of Jonah and the whale? Okay, Jonah in the Bible was told to go to preach to this city because this city was very wicked. He disobeyed God, and remember he ran away. There was a storm on the ocean and he got swallowed by a big fish. Okay, so that is the story of Jonah. This is the city where he was supposed to preach to. Okay, number 6, we should know this one. Number 6, Cameron? Babylon. Number 7.
Oh, my favorite.
Landon, what's number 7? What city? No. What city, Ariel? We should have known that one because we've already studied that. Okay? Number 11, look on that page. I don't really know where 11 came from, but number 11. Whoa, 8.
9, 10.
Okay, what's number 8? Okay, look at number 8. What city is that one at the very top? Shane? Byblos or Byblos? What's number 9? Gavin? Sidon. Okay, number 10. Ariel? Tyre or Tyre. And then number 11. Okay? Look at number 11. What city is that one? Tristan? That one is, don't believe that one is Jericho. I think that one may be Jerusalem. Okay, I'll ask Mrs. Larson, but I think that one's more of Jerusalem than it is of Jericho, because the top one actually might be Jerusalem, but I'll look that one up, okay? That is the end of the slide. Make sure you know this map. On this map, you need to know where Mount Sinai is. Okay, the Red Sea, where Jerusalem is, and the Tigris River, okay? Good job. Go ahead and turn to page number 27. We're going to be talking about the Phoenicians, okay? So if you guys look on your map, the Phoenicians on page number 24, Phoenicia is right above Canaan, right next to the Mediterranean Sea, okay? So these Phoenicians are a seafaring people. Let's look at and read about. Cameron, please raise your hand, okay? If you need to get out of your seat. Okay, 3.4. Liviana, please stand and read that first part of the page, please. Lebanon. Mm-hmm. Okay, we just saw that. Phoenicia was on page 24. Continue reading. Sidon. Byblos. Thank you. So Tyre and Sidon on the sea coast, these were two of Phoenicia's most important cities. Okay, let's read about gifts of nature. Josiah, please stand and read about the gifts of nature.
The sea coast gave Phoenicians a place of excellent harbor. The great forests of the Lebanon mountains, especially noted for their firs and cedars. They gave Phoenicians strong wood from which they made fine fast boats using the natural gifts. The Phoenicians became the first great sea traders of the ancient world.
The Phoenicians became the first great sea traders of the ancient world. Go ahead and highlight that. Okay? Who were the first great sea traders of the ancient world? Cameron?
The
Phoenicians. Okay? Let's read about trade with many nations. Cameron, go ahead and read. Byblos.
Byblos was an important seaport of shipbuilding center, with the ships made by Byblos by the Phoenicians carried on trade with many countries. One trade item from the land of Egypt to south was
Papyrus.
papyrus, a paper-like material made from papyrus plants.
Highlight that, what papyrus is. Phoenicians?
The Phoenicians began to use Egypt
Papyrus?
papyrus for writing and also traded with people in everyone country versus other countries as the
Phoenicians did.
Phoenicians did are called middlemen.
Thank you. That's good. Because the Greeks got their papyrus from ships that came from the Phoenician city of Byblos, They called the papyrus and the books that were made from it biblos. Since the Bible is the greatest of all the books, people simply call it the book or biblos. We get our English word Bible from the Greek word biblos. Okay, so that's kind of a cool fact. You think of the word book in Greek, it is biblos, or from the city of Phoenicia, where the paper that they used to write the Bible, okay, they nicknamed it Byblos. Okay, let's read about Tyre and Sidon. We just talked about the city of Byblos. Let's talk about the cities of Tyre and Sidon. Go ahead, Ariel, stand and read about that. No, we're talking about Tyre and Sidon. Make sure you're following along, please. Make sure you highlight that, please. The purple dye was made from the murex, which is a kind of sea snail that was plentiful along the Phoenician coast.
This dyed purple was so rich and beautiful that for a time only kings and royalty were allowed to buy it. Many rulers from other lands were eager to trade with the Phoenicians for their purple dye, which they used to make their royal garments. It has been said that just a pound of silk dyed in this purple color cost the equivalent of nearly $30,000.
Thank you. Isn't that crazy? So these people, they were the ones to dye things purple. Purple is actually a sign of royalty. So that's why whenever kings and queens, when back then they wanted to wear the color purple because only kings and queens were able to afford this color. Okay, some historians say the Phoenicians were the first people to make blown glass from the fine white sands of their seacoast. How many of you guys have ever watched a guy blow glass after heating it up, shaping it into different kinds of shapes? Seen that too. It's pretty cool. But the historians say that the Phoenicians were the first people to make blown glass from the fine white sands of their seacoast. Pendants and necklaces were manufactured in Phoenicia and were among the trade goods that went to various ancient cities. It became the style for many women in other countries to wear beautiful jewelry made of the blue, white, or yellow glass. Okay? Now we talked about Byblos and Tyre and Sidon, which were important cities in Phoenicia. Let's talk about the people, okay? Bold and fearless sailors. Adam, please stand. You know you're supposed to stand.
Phoenicia was known for its bold and fearless sailors. The Phoenicians were among the first people in the world in world history to head towards out the Mediterranean Sea area. It is known that they sailed along the west coast of Europe up to the north. Some historians even give them credit for being the first sail to around the continent of Africa.
Awesome. Thank you. You guys see on your map on page number 28, look at all the blue, okay? Some historians say that they sailed all the way up to England, okay, and then even all the way around the coast of Africa, okay? Let's read about their trading posts. In the area of the Mediterranean Sea, the Phoenicians built many trading posts. Highlight trading posts, okay, that later became important cities. Perhaps the most important of these cities was Carthage. Highlight Carthage. In North Africa, which is one of the greatest cities of ancient times. Okay, this was a trading post, a very important trading post of Phoenicia. Okay, let's read about their alphabet. Gavin, please stand and read about the Phoenician alphabet. Go ahead and highlight that. The Phoenicians developed an alphabet, their most valuable contribution to the world.
By inventing
Awesome. Thank you. So the Phoenicians developed their own alphabet, which is their most valuable contribution to the world. Even though they were able to write, they did not write any long-lasting pieces of literature that probably could have told us a lot about their civilization, a lot about their country. However, they did contribute the alphabet, and in the Phoenician alphabet, A is alpha, B is beta, and we actually derive our name alphabet from the Greek alphabet. Okay? Worshippers of false gods. So we learned about Tyre and Sidon. We learned about Byblos. We learned about trading post Carthage. Okay, we learned about the Phoenician alphabet, but let's read about their culture and the way that they served false gods. Olive, please stand and read about worshippers of false gods.
Phoenicia has been part of the land of Canaan before the children of Israel returned from their captivity in the land of Egypt. While still a part of Canaan, the Phoenicians have learned to worship the many false gods of the wicked Canaanites. To satisfy their gods, the Canaanites would sacrifice baby animals, sometimes even their own babies. When the Phoenicians began new settlements, they spread the worship of these false gods to peoples they had conquered.
Thank you. So just like we saw that the Sumerians were the ones who worshipped the moon god Nana, and remember we saw that Lady Shubad and her customs, and the Sumerians' custom was to bury their people with them when they died. The Phoenicians were the ones who also were going to sacrifice to their false gods, and sometimes they even sacrificed babies and even human beings to their false gods. And so when these people of Phoenicia, we said that they're bold and fearless sailors, whenever they were expanding and conquering other nations, they would often bring their false religion and their false worshiping practices to those, to those countries that they conquered, okay? Let's go ahead and review what we just learned. What two natural gifts made the Phoenicians the first great sea traders of the world? Okay? The first great sea traders of the ancient world. Okay, let's look at gifts of nature, okay? Turn back to page number 27. What did they make? Okay? Shane? Papyrus, okay, what else? Adam? Sorry? Byblos, not exactly. Who else? Emmeline?
They also use
Strong
strong wood.
wood. What else? What else does it say? Okay. Look at the very first sentence. The sea coast gave the Phoenicians a great place to build what, Tony? Excellent harbors. That's one gift that they gave. Another one that they gave, continue reading, the great forests, okay, in the Lebanon mountains, especially noted for their firs and cedars, gave the Phoenicians strong wood. Okay, so two of their natural gifts were excellent harbors and great forests or strong wood. Okay, number two, the Phoenicians were blank. They carried one country's good to another. What does it mean to carry one country's goods to another? Tristan? Not exactly. What is the word on page number 28, Adam? No. Please pay attention. Tony? No, he just said that. Ariel? Middlemen. Middlemen were people who carried one country's goods to another country. These were who the Phoenicians were. Number three, name an important city in Africa with which the Phoenicians traded. Okay? Look at the section of trading posts. What important city is that, Olive? Carthage. Carthage was perhaps one of the most important cities or the trading posts in North Africa. Good. Make sure that's highlighted. What was the Phoenicians' most valuable contribution to the world? Gavin? Their alphabet. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and review what we learned yesterday, okay? Name the 3 continents that come together in the Middle East. Give me one, Shane. Asia. Okay, another one, Tristan? Africa. What's the last one, Liviana? Europe. Okay. These countries, or these nations, these continents of Asia, Africa, and Europe come together to form the Middle East. Okay. Who are the Arabs that wander from place to place with their herds of camels, sheep, and goats? Josiah? Bedouins. Please pay attention, okay? Bedouins are Arabs who wander from place to place with their herds of camels, sheep, and goats, okay? Who are people who constantly move from one place to another? Adam? Nomads, okay? Nomads are people who wander from one place to another, okay? What is the little invention that the people of the Middle East had in the city of, well, in these ancient times, okay? They had this machine that they used to grind their grain into flour. Tony? What's it called? A millstone. Good. These people would grind up their grain into flour using 2 flat stones that they would hang on to a little stick at the top called a millstone. Okay? Make sure that you guys know, what do the people do in the middle of the day when it gets too hot? Emmeline? Okay, please pay attention. Gavin? Nap. Okay. Huh? They take a break or they rest. Good. And you guys should know that that is a custom even to this day. Okay? Pastor Sadowski, okay, he went to Israel a few years ago, and he said that even on Sundays, the elevator in the hotel or elevators, they just stop at every single floor because nobody works on Sundays ever. That's like a Jewish custom. So it's like too much work for them to even push the button. So that's what people did back then. They took time to rest. They don't work on the Sabbath. Same thing with nowadays in the Middle East. Even today in many Eastern countries, most activities stop. And they stop at noon and the people take a rest. Okay? What is a paper-like material made from a plant? Tristan? Papyrus. It's another fun word that you might... My goodness. Papyrus, okay? What were the Phoenicians known for in dyeing things? What color were they known for? Shane? Purple, okay? Where did the purple dye come from? Cameron, where did the purple dye come from? Adam? Okay, what is on the Phoenician coast? The Phoenician coast? The Murex. Okay, what is a Murex? Liviana? Not exactly. What is a Murex, Ariel? A kind of sea snail. It's kind of sad that they killed all these snails for just purple dye. But that's what they did. It was plentiful along the coast of Phoenicia, along the Phoenician coast. Okay? What was the most valuable contribution to the world? Emmeline? What was the Phoenicians' most valuable contribution to the world? Not exactly. Landon, what is the Phoenicians' most valuable contribution to the world? Please pay attention. Okay? Liviana? The Phoenicians' most valuable contribution to the world. We learned about it today. Olive? The alphabet. Okay? The alphabet is the Phoenicians' most valuable contribution to the world. Okay, good job today, class. Make sure you guys are studying your map. Okay, go ahead and put your books away. You don't have homework tonight because we just started a new chapter. So good job. Okay, now we do have reading homework. Tonight for homework is read pages 74 to 83 out loud to your parents. Okay? Read pages 74 to 83 out loud to your parents. We can already get started on that. Okay, go ahead and take out your Mountain Pathway books. Yes? No, that's tomorrow's homework, okay? But we'll have time to do it in class tomorrow, okay? Go ahead and get your Mountain Pathways. Okay? We will just be reading those out loud, pages 74 to 83. Right now. Okay? If we get a lot more done right now, it's the less that you have to read out loud to your parents. Okay? Yes, Gavin? Because it helps you practice your reading. Cameron? Okay, page 75. Well, 74. Let's read our country, okay? Let's read it out. Yes? Okay, make sure that you know where your books are. Page 74. Give this back to me after class. Okay, page 74. Please stop. Gavin. All right, let's read our country together. Ready, class? We'll read it out loud. Okay? Cameron? Please get your book out. Page 74. Okay? Our Country. Ready, begin. Our Country by Harry Ben. Come, let us learn to be worthy of liberty. Come, let us praise all that our fathers knew, all that is brave and true, all that we hope to do all of our days. One nation, strong we stand, in truth across the land. Come, let us sing, humble but still with pride, as firmly and far and wide from every mountain side, let freedom ring. Okay, let's read about the three-cornered hat. Okay, I'm going to start off reading. I'm going to start off reading on page 75, and then I'm going to call on you guys, so please follow along as we read, okay? If you guys read along, that means you don't have to read as much out loud to your parents, okay? The Three-Cornered Hat by Russell Gordon Carter, okay? A musket shot rang out sharply from the direction of Bemis Heights, the echoes rumbling across the upper Hudson. Seated in his small, flat-bottomed skiff, if you guys look at the bottom, a skiff is a shallow, flat-bottomed boat, so he was sitting in a boat, fishing line in hand. Joel Baldwin shaded his eyes against the almost level rays of the sun and squinted westward. In the stern, a loose-jointed brown dog was also squinting towards the shore, its blunt muzzle sniffing the clean air. See anybody, Sandy? The dog stirred uneasily and continued to sniff. Cameron? What are you supposed to do?
Joe began slowly to maneuver his fishing line. It was not the first time he had a nearby
behind
behind the
fugitive.
fugitive. He saw the weedy recto frog and in his basket, but before he could take aim, the man in the black hat was out of sight and round a bend.
Thank you. Gavin?
Joe sat with his hand clutching the gunwale, his heart pounding. The man in black wasn't gonna do a fast runner, but it suddenly seemed like that he would escape. For a long trip of straight road lay before him. Perhaps the same thought occurred to the fugitive. At any rate, suddenly with a strange thing still out of the sight of the enemy, he snatched off his hat and hurled it into a thick clump of bushes, then ran a few yards and turning abruptly, plunged into the woods, and when a soldier rounded the bend, he was nowhere in sight. Then one of them shouted and pointed up the slope, and a moment later the three of them disappeared completely. Joel plunged his feet, expecting presently to see the soldiers come out with their prisoners, but the minutes passed and nothing happened. The man floated into a quarter of an hour, and still nothing happened. What could it mean?
Thank you. Tristan? Please stand. We're on the top of page 77. Please pay attention.
Making his way to the bow of the boat, Joel began to haul up the heavy stone that served as an anchor to the right behind the western hills, showed pink and gold where the sun had set. He supposed to be all road to start downriver or home, but over there somewhere on the western shore lies a flat three-cornered hat. Steering himself at the oar, he headed the boat towards the shore, just where as the man tossed the hat, Joel and searched the bushes along the road for the
Considerable.
considerable time before the dog at last called forth from the
Alders.
alders. The hat had hanging from his jaw. Good old
Thank you. Emmeline?
Joe
Examined. Examined.
examined the inside of the crown, and is disappointed to find nothing unusual. He set the hat on his head. It fit him perfectly. Well, that was something. He had always wanted a
Cornered.
cornered hat. Sandy, he called, "Come, boy, let's go home." But Sandy, who had gone into the woods, paid no heed to the summons. Joe whistled to him, but still the dog hooted to respond. Presently, the boy heard him barking
Excitedly.
excitedly far up his bone.
The hillside. Excitedly far up the hillside. Okay, you're on the next line.
Personally, the boy heard him bark excitedly far up the Sinai hillside. Finding a wood clutch,
Chuck.
chuck, or something.
Reckon.
Reckon I'll have to go and fetch him.
Adam.
Instead of setting off immediately, however, Joel removed the hat and once more began to examine the inside of the town. This time he felt the crackle of the fever under his fingers. Neither was it customary to cap a hat with fever. Seating himself on a stone, he thrust 2 fingers under the lining at a plate where the stitching was loose. A moment later, he drew forth a small square packet held with great away. He was about to open it when he jumped suddenly to his feet and setting the hat on his head. Thrust the packet hurriedly into his shirt front. Someone was approaching along the road as Joel stood waiting. He thought he understood why the man had thrown the hat away. The packet, no doubt, held somewhere.
Something of great importance.
To the British, and if caught, would be shot as a spy.
Good. Thank you. Liviana. Put your mask on. Thank you. Tony? Reckon. Bless you. Likely enough. Thank you. Landon? Tony, please put on your mask.
Joel had uncomfortable feeling that the three redcoats were looking at the hat and knew it belonged to a man they had been
Pursuing.
pursuing. With an impulsive movement, he took it off and held it in his hand. The truth is that I came here to search for his hat. You see, he added honestly, I was out yonder in my boat and could not help seeing the man you were trying to catch. His hat went into the bushes as he fled toward the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, after a long time had passed and no one appeared again on the road, I thought I would see if I could find it.
Thank you. Josiah? Yes, Cameron. Sorry? Not right now. Do you know where we are? You need to follow along, okay? One of the soldiers muttered. Methinks.
The leader took the hat and began to examine the inside of it. Joe saw his fingers tug the lining. A sudden rip.
Joel saw his fingers tug at the lining, heard a sudden rip. Continue.
Listening to him, the boy felt strange emptiness at the pit of his stomach. Well, that was not a woodchuck, he thought with him. The character of the barking had changed. It was louder, more furious, as if Joe's throat had suddenly dry. What if the man in black were hiding there in the woods, Sandy had found him.
Thank you. Shane?
The
Sand, please.
leader of the redcoat flung his hat
Abruptly.
abruptly to the ground and kicked it from him. Then, with a grimy hand, he began angrily to mop the perspiration from his face. One of the other soldiers picked the hat up and tossed it to the boy. "Keep it, young
Rebel.
rebel," he said. At the same time, he lifted his head from and gazed in a puzzling way towards an upper hillside.
Thank you. Who has not read yet? Ariel, go ahead and read the rest of the page, okay? Awesome. Thank you. We read from page 74 to 77. Good job. Your homework tonight is to read pages 80, the rest of the story. Okay, we got half of your homework out of the way. Some of you guys were not paying attention and messing around. Okay, is that something you're supposed to do? No. Okay, go ahead and prepare for recess.